7 News Now begins right now.
Well, a relatively new trend in education is gaining popularity: online learning. A new online high school opens this fall in Colorado, and it's enrolling right now. It's called the Provost Academy. Audie Rubin joins us. He's the executive director of Provost Academy. He's here to talk all about it. Thanks for joining us, Audie.
Thank you.
Well, you're looking to enroll, about 600 students. There's no cap, though, so is the school open to everyone?
Correct. We have the ability to enroll students statewide, and we're looking at high school grades, so grades 9 through 12.
And as a parent, what kind of factors do you think we should be considering to decide if this type of education is right for our children?
That's a really good question. I think that when you're a parent, you need to be thinking about your child's needs. What type of environment do they learn best? And also just thinking about what are their time needs. You may have a student who has a medical need that can't necessarily learn consistently in a neighborhood school, but could be learning in an online environment. Or if you had a child who was maybe a competitive athlete that needed that flexibility. I think the other thing you want to look for is your student as a self-promoting learner? Are they someone who can set a schedule and follow it and make sure that they're learning every day?
And that's an excellent point too, because if you're the kind of kid who needs a little goading and to stay on track, this probably isn't going to be for you, is it?
Well, you know, there may be some challenges there for the student, but luckily what we do is we provide support from an academic advisor as well as tutors and content-specific teachers. So it's not like a student is just learning on their own in isolation. They definitely have support from a great staff.
Now let's talk about the funding aspect. You're launching, just as school districts are cutting their budgets all across our state, a 3-year startup grant from the Colorado Charter School Institute will pay for the school. It's free to attend. You supply laptops. Is that about it? I mean, talk about how the funding will work in this case.
Definitely. The startup grant that we're receiving is available to charter schools when they first start up to cover some of those initial costs. But the way that we receive our funding is through state per pupil operating funding, much like any charter school or brick and mortar neighborhood school would receive in the state. And so we will use that money to provide things like you said, the internet reimbursement, the laptop, the highly qualified teachers, and the incredible curriculum.
And what will the cost to parents be then?
It is a free public school. We are a charter school, and so we're free to students all around the state. So
my kids go to a charter school, and I have a lot of fees. So as most public school parents do, frankly. So that's just what I'm trying to ascertain. Regular public school type of fees then?
There will be some, but you're going to find that it's much more limited that you would find at a neighborhood school. You know, at most neighborhood schools, you may be paying a couple $100s a year in fees, where really you won't find that is the case here. We will provide curriculum free of charge. If there are novels for your English class, we'll be providing those for you as well. So you'll actually find that even though we're a public school, some of those kind of small fees that tend to add up pretty quickly, you just won't need to deal with those here at Provost Academy, Colorado.
And quickly, Audie, really quickly, last question. What about advanced placement or kids who are a little slower? Will you be able to accommodate the pace of learning for each child?
Absolutely. We have a wide variety of AP courses. We also offer STEM courses as well, and obviously supporting students with 504s or IEPs.
Audie Rubin from the Provost Academy, thanks so much for taking the time today. We appreciate it. And if you'd like to learn more about this new online high school, including how to enroll, go to our website, thedenverchannel.com, click on that red TV button.